So you're looking for a dog trainer here in Woodstock. Finding the right one can really change everything. We're going to walk through exactly how to do it so you and your best friend can get the most out of living here. Think of this as your roadmap, right? It's all about helping your dog feel comfortable and confident so you can actually enjoy all the cool stuff our town has to offer, like those beautiful walks around the historic square or just chilling in our parks. Having a dog in Woodstock is pretty special. It's not just about playing fetch in the yard. You want to be part of the community, right? And that's exactly why having a well-behaved dog here feels so good. I mean, picture this. You're strolling down Main Street and the leash is loose, no pulling. Or maybe you're at a festival on the square and your dog is just calmly lying at your feet. That's the kind of peace of mind we're talking about. That's what good training can do for you. Okay, so where do you even start? Well, the very first step is to figure out what you actually need. What does success look like for you and your pup? A great way to begin is by thinking about the best place for them to learn. Yeah, so what's the best spot for your dog to learn? Before you even start Googling trainers, just take a minute and think about it. Where is your dog going to feel comfortable and ready to learn? So you've really got two main paths here. First, there's in-home training. This is awesome for fixing those problems that, happen in your house, like going nuts when the doorbell rings or pulling on the leash on your specific block. Then you've got group classes. These are perfect for practicing focus when other dogs and people are around, which, let's be honest, is exactly what you'll find at places like Emerson Park. All right, once you've kind of figured out which format seems like a good fit, it's time to find the actual person. Let's talk about what to look for in a local pro. One of the biggest things to check is their training philosophy. You'll want to find a trainer who uses what's called positive reinforcement. It's modern, science-backed method, and really, it just means they reward good behavior. So instead of getting upset when your dog jumps on people, they get a treat for sitting politely. It works, it's kind, and honestly, it just builds a way better relationship with your dog. Okay, let's talk about the alphabet soup you might see after a trainer's name. Don't let it scare you off. Just think of it as a cheat sheet. Something like CPDTKA or KPA-CTP. That tells you they've got a good handle on modern training. Now, if you're dealing with bigger stuff like serious fear or aggression, you might look for certifications like IAABC, CDBC. That just means they have more specialized experience. And then there's the cost, right? Budget is always a thing. So here's a look at the average costs for dog training around Woodstock and McHenry County for 2025. As you can probably guess, group classes are usually the more budget-friendly option. Private, in-home training costs more, but you're paying for that one-on-one customized help. This should give you a pretty solid baseline of what to plan for. Okay, so you know what you need, you know what to look for. Now it's time to actually talk to some trainers. And having a few key questions in your back pocket is going to make you feel way more confident about your choice. So here's a little checklist for you. Now, I'd really focus on number 3 here. Ask them how they'll tailor the training specifically for your dog and for living here in Woodstock. A really good trainer will explain how an exercise in your living room translates to a calm walk around the square. Oh, and number 6 is huge. Training doesn't just happen for an hour a week. You've got to know what you should be practicing in between sessions. That's where the real progress happens. All right, this is the fun part. This is where you see all that hard work pay off. Because training isn't just for class or for your house, it's for the real world. So let's talk about some great local spots to practice. We've got some amazing classrooms right here in town. Emerson Dog Park, it's perfect for practicing coming back when called since it's all fenced in and safe. The fields at the rec complex are great for working on leash manners with a bit of space. And the Prairie Trail, well, if you can master a loose leash walk there with all the bikes and runners, you can pretty much do it anywhere. Hey, just a quick and really important heads up. You've got to follow the local leash laws. Here in Woodstock, that means your dog needs to be on a leash in any public area, unless you're in a specific spot like the dog park. It's all part of being a good neighbor and a responsible dog owner in our community. Look, at the end of the day, training isn't just about stopping your dog from doing something you don't like. It's about opening up your life together. It means every walk you take on the square is more relaxing. Every trip to the park is more fun. And having friends over is just easier. It makes everything better for you, your dog, and everyone around you. So happy training!